Okay, so the next thing I'd like to talk about briefly is the clave rhythm, not the instrument, the rhythm. And there's lots and lots of great videos on YouTube dealing with the clave, so you might want to look at those as well. So originally, the clave was an African clave, so it was in 6/8. So if we have eighth notes here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that was a 6/8 clave. My left hand on this cha-cha bell was playing the clave. My right hand was playing eighth notes, so you can hear where the counts are. Now, a lot of the rhythms like mambo, many other rhythms, dance rhythms, use a straight version of clave. So there's two kinds of claves. There's a son clave, and then there's a rumba clave. There's only one difference between the two, and that's the last eighth note of one of the cells, or measures, in Cuba they call them cells, is displaced to the eighth note instead of the quarter note. So a son clave, which is the simpler of the two, and you're probably looking at this page of music now, and you can see it on the video. It's the first rhythm on the top of that page. Number 1 is the son clave 3/2, which means there's 3 beats or hits in that first bar and 2 hits in the second bar, or cell, as they call it. So I'm going to play in cut time. So I'm going to play half notes on this clave bell, and I'm going to play the son clave 3/2 with my left hand. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so that's the son clave 3/2. Now, if I play the son clave 2/3, all that means is the first bar gets 2 hits, and the second bar or cell gets 3 hits. And that sounds like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. So that's how that works. Then there's also a rumba clave, okay? Now the difference here is that what was the last beat of the 3 part goes to the last eighth note of that bar. So you're looking at it right now, so that's clearer than my description. So here's the rumba clave 3/2. 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's the 3/2 rumba clave. And here's the 2/3 rumba clave. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. So you might say, well, why is this important? Well, it is important because all of the horn arrangements, the hits, the way the tune feels is based on which side of the clave you're on. So if you play the wrong clave, it's going to sound really funny. It's like feeling jazz on 1 and 3 instead of 2 and 4. So that's something you really need to learn, and eventually you'll feel it naturally. So with that clave comes a rhythm called the Cascara, or the Cascara, as a lot of people pronounce it. And a word on that, pronunciations, I've played with lots and lots of musicians in lots of different Latin bands. People pronounce things different. Don't worry so much about that. Sometimes people get into arguments about it. Just smile, give them the thumbs up, and it'll be fine, okay? So don't go there. So the Cascara is a rhythm that's played a lot of times on the side of the timbale. Sometimes it's called the palito pattern on the shell. So that rhythm is this. And I'll post this on the, so you'll be looking at this hopefully right now. So here we go. Here's the Cascara. I'll play the cut time beat on this cha-cha bell. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so that is a 3-2 Cascara with my right hand. All right, playing on the side of the timbale. We'll try to show you some close-ups. So if I take that top of the page and I play the 3-2 Rumba clave, over that it sounds like this. 1, 2, 1, 2. If I play the 2-3 Rumba clave, it sounds like this. And so on. You could also play the Son clave. 3-2 sounds like this. Okay? And the 2-3 sounds like this. All right? So that Cascara acts, it's layered over that clave. And that's a very important rhythm. Now, you can play several variations of that. Feel free to do that. But it's kind of like the jazz swing rhythm, you know, ding, ding, da ding, ding, da ding, where you can play variations of it, but you got to know that that's the mother rhythm. Everything comes back to that rhythm.